Every single girl in this room, whether you know it or not, will eventually somehow, some way come back into your life. This is your initial step into networking.
I remember career day when I was in high school, and I remember 2 alumni who were journalists who spoke to the class. At the time, journalism was a very male-dominated profession, and seeing them making it was so important to me that when I heard that the Mount was starting career day again, I raised my hand immediately.
It was really nice to be able to talk with the girls. They had a lot of really great questions for me. They still as driven as ever.
They were so curious, they had great questions, they were super engaged.
The person that you guys are today in these seats is who you will be for the rest of your life. How you value relationships and people and how you treat people matters.
I think there's a lot of things about the Mount that makes it very special. I think that the tradition is really what holds the whole place together.
Looking back, being at the Mount, I didn't realize how much in me that the service to the dear neighbor probably came into play.
Sometimes it can be hard to figure out what you want to do, but most of the girls I was talking to had ideas of what they want their future path to be already. And I went into college undecided too, so I think that's okay. You don't always have to know.
I mean, I studied government and I do communications for Under Armour. Tell me how those 2 things are related. They're not. I do think if you're following your curiosity, you are going to end up where you're supposed to be.
I think the ability to build relationships with people is something that I learned from the Mount. Your work ethic and things like that is something that I think you can take not only to college, but jobs and just life in general.
I'm such a big proponent of all girls education. I look back because I think of when we were in school, every person that was the president of your class, that was the captain of your sports team, that was the editor-in-chief of your newspaper, they were all women. And so it was very normal when I went on into college and then eventually into my career to just expect that, as a woman, I can be a leader and I can step up and do those types of things.
I think you just gain so much confidence here.
There's an innate confidence that comes from being at an all-girls school, and one that is as nurturing as this one.
I work in sports and it's a male-dominated industry, some with a bunch of former football players, and I need to speak up and make my point. And, it's a place like the Mount that allows you to do that.